I watch when I can't fall asleep is not a good question for me. I can always fall asleep. TV cannot help me. I'm great at sleeping. If America was in the Olympics for sleeping, I would represent our country and I would bring home the gold. I'm good at sleeping. What I watch when it's late at night. I like to watch every late night show. Every late night show there's ever been, I love to watch it. I love to watch the old late night shows. I love to watch it now. Only because when I was watching it, I never thought I would have a late night show. But when you have one and you watch it, it's different.
That was great. You know what else is great? Finally making this show for you all.
When I was preparing for this season of the Amber Ruffin show, I watched, I watched some Carol Burnett. I did. I watched some Dick Cavett. I watched some of those old, like, variety shows. And it was very clear how little you needed. It was people goofing around. And I was like, oh, what a relief. Like those cool things we remember. We're just people goofing around. And that's a torch I'm willing to carry to this day. What do I watch? I like to, when it's late, I do like to catch up. So when I'm catching up on my favorite shows. And my favorite shows are Queens. I watched every last episode in real time. And I can't just be allotting time from 8 to 9 at night. I still have work to do. And then Abbott Elementary.
Hey, yo! What it do, baby boos? What y'all think about this little film crew I brought in here?
Distracting, makes our jobs harder.
But exciting. We about to be on TV.
Because they are covering underfunded, poorly managed public schools in America.
No press is bad press, Barb. Look at Mel Gibson. Still thriving.
Abbott Elementary is great. It is just very character-driven. But I do think that Abbott Elementary found some very fun characters and leaned into them. And even though they're big characters, you haven't seen them before. They found a new take on, the bully and a new take on the nerd. Like, it's all so fresh. It's great. And Quinta is the best. What I watch when I need comfort food is the same thing everyone watches when they need comfort food. And that's Ted Lasso. It's the most comforting show on planet Earth. It's just as good as everybody says. But the people who love Ted Lasso might not know that they also love Joe Pera's show, Joe Pera Talks With You. It is this very gentle comedian, and he just is living in, I think, Wisconsin, and, being his gentle self, and, whittling wood and stuff. And along those same lines, John Wilson, How To with John Wilson, is also a very comforting show where, not a lot happens, but it stays interesting, and then afterwards you feel a little happier. Those are the 3 shows. What I watch that might surprise people is, it shouldn't, but it always does, is Grey's Anatomy. Man, I've been watching Grey's Anatomy since the very beginning. It probably started, I don't know, at this point, 12, 18 years ago. It's a million years old. What I watch that reminds me of my childhood, I don't have an answer to this question. But what I don't watch that reminds me of my childhood is Pen 15. Pen 15 is that show about those 2 very nerdy nerds going through high school or junior high, but it was so exactly what it was like to be made fun of in school that it was, and I was made fun of like no one's business. I just couldn't watch it.
There were these boys in our grade who were not kind to...
Look, I need you to beat them up,
Yeah.
Shuji. Like, it just needs to happen.
Why should I?
See, like I told you, he wouldn't care. This is literally like the worst day of my life, and he'll probably call me you just too.
I tried. I tried, and it was hilarious, but it just felt, it was too soon. It's too soon. It's too terrible. Too accurate a depiction. Could not watch it. Never will. Great show. I'll never see it. What I watch that I'm obsessed with right now. The Eyes of Tammy Faye. That was so good. I mean, also, I remember each one of those moments. But it was great. And then I kept forgetting that it was Jessica Chastain. She did such a good job. And Andrew Garfield, I was like, how are they doing this? It was a great movie. The Eyes of Tammy Faye. When I want to laugh, I guess I watch Saturday Night Live a huge Saturday Night Live guy. Times a million. I love it. I've always loved it. And I'm not one of those freaking turds who's like, it used to be. SNL is good today. It was good yesterday. It was good when I was 8. It'll be good in 8 more years. It'll always be good. SNL is always good.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.